Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. While a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, you... use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Welcome.
See you. How lovely to see so many friendly and familiar faces here today. Now, this has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectful Al-Ghazali family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire.
Hello, I don't mean to be great.
Al-Ghazali.
Do you by any chance know who's staying?
I would like not.
Cornelius Stuyvesant! Oh, you're here! How wonderful! You know, I didn't think you'd come after your tragic loss.
Thank you, Lucy. I would love to chat, but
Marcus Stuyvesant was a god to struggling us. He's at the core of
that's kind of you. No?
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
quick, count to 10. Oh, fuck it. Of course, sure. Why not? Whatever.
47. I would like to address the Providence partners directly. I want them to know why this is happening. And I have an idea, but it requires you finding a map terminal.
It's around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh, it's nothing I haven't seen before.
But you don't understand. I'm military. We military men are used to punctuality. I was supposed to be ready and present my papers half an hour ago.
Yes, you men in the army with your papers. Super punctual. I get it.
Are you making fun of me? That's so cruel. Do you know what a man is without his gun?
Man in his boxers. Crying like a baby.
Ugh, you women will never understand.
And I don't think we ever will. I can't find it. Can't you just wear a waiter uniform? It would be pretty effective if you wanted to blend in.
What? Are you trying to be my mother? My God!
No! I need to dress for that.
You think about just thinking.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky? I got work.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky. Sir, this is
Rangin
security.
guy.
Just calling to let you know
Never
your new
asked
guard
me
has
to work
finally
for him, never
arrived.
calls me. I put in my CV.
Yes, sir. See you soon.
Dick. Such a dick.
Get out of here. Okay, wait here. He'll be here shortly. Mumbai. I heard that was a shitstorm. It's good to see a man like you back in the saddle. Guess that's just our line of work. Can't keep everyone alive.
A job is a job.
That's the right attitude. You'll fit in fine here.
I don't do small talk. Where is the package?
must be my new escort. I have very high standards, and trust you will do your duty. You have your credentials on you? Let me see here. Yes, that looks good. I like it. A cutlery expert, no less. I have no idea. Come back! You are good. You are paid to protect me, not wander off. Understood? I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. It bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. But with a knife? No. That's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. Don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who can throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he's half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You cocky idiot. Oh, spot on. Stop fooling around. I don't have all day. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
You've gained
Okay,
his
I
trust.
think I got the right man now.
What to do
Thank
with
you for
all
your
that
services.
power?
Take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. But let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. I'm here incognito. So I want you to stay close, but not too close. Especially when we are out in public. If you see a man with a bodyguard, it draws attention.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
Huh?
If someone touches...
Okay.
What is a companion?
Bet you guys get handpicked.
Wow, bodyguard to
the big guy.
It's just a precaution.
I've been personally invited by the Royal Line to come around the job. Sir, I understand. You can't enter without being certain.
I'm lucky on
Please.
That's how you think about it and come back if you want. I'll be waiting upstairs in the shop. Thank you.
That was a big waste of time. Christian do it on the alley.
That cigarette. After the rest into my body.
Smoking area. If you don't like it, piss off. No, you were being a bitch. Now go away and binge eat some celery or whatever it is like you do. Or do something worse like next week.
What is your problem?
You have no idea.
Hello there.
Huh?
I'm awesome.
Thanks.
All right there.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Sir, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down. How are you? Sir, I will have to pat you down if you want to come through. Security measures. This'll just take a sec, sir.
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
How are you today, sir?
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will
Hi
be
there,
with
friend.
you shortly.
Thank you.
Mr. Kazim, a pleasure to meet you. Omar tells me great things about you. I'll get straight to the point. I have well, let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before, in Morocco, I believe, so I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have 2 assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here, and that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans Lucht, Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good, and won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
Hey, man. It must be quite the view up there. Do you think you...
Mr. Lucht, I hear you're looking for information.
Oh, really? Okay. You know what's happening upstairs?
I know more than you could imagine. But we can't talk here. Follow me.
Great. Lead the way.
reliable source of oil and Omar Al-Hidal. It's not fair. We don't talk about it.
No, this doesn't feel right. You must be working for the Sheik or something. I don't know. My gut says walk away, and that's what I'm doing. Bye.
Yes, that's it. Now Ingram trusts you, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
How are you today, sir? Yo, man.
Mr. Kazim, welcome back. So, you have the picture?
Yes, here.
Good. Our guest will be delighted. Please follow me. He's waiting. Right this way, Mr. Kazim.
Sir.
I hope you have had time to see the art exhibition. His Royal Highness has a keen eye for the arts. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend it. Electricity, internet, even water is cleaned and reused. It's the first of its kind on this scale. It was important for him to look to the future. Please, Mr. Ingram is expecting you.
Mr. Cassim, so good to see you. Do you have the picture?
Yes. Your problem is fixed.
Omar said you were good. Let's get down to the important business at hand. Okay, people, clear the room. I need to discuss some delicate business with Mr. Kazim. I'm sorry.
We have Ingram right where we want him.
Yeah, just remembered something.
47,
Please make yourself at
you know
home.
what to do.
Have a drink, see the view. It's something to behold. All right, where were we? My man here will stay for the meeting. I assume that will not be a problem. Either way, you have no choice in the matter. It's interesting we haven't come across each other before, Mr. Kazim. Well, maybe not. I usually have my people talk to people like you.
I can imagine.
I don't know how much the Royal Highness, has told you. But my guess is very little, so let me get straight to the point. My organization has been hit by an unpleasant cancer that can only be removed by cutting it out of the gut. If you get my drift.
Yes, I do.
Good. This little turd is spreading his vile, toxic cells, and I want him stopped. Brutally. Chemo won't remove him. Only the knife. I have his file here. Arthur Edwards. A sly little devil, if there ever was one. Me and my associates, well, we underestimated the little worm. We want revenge.
I think you and I share a common interest.
I doubt that. But I want you to make him suffer. This is not a horse that needs to be put out of its misery. This is a rabid dog that needs to be put down. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Kazim?
Yes. Consider it done.
Good. We're now in business.
We are.
I'll have Miss Toe send you anything you need. We're done here. Oh, one last question. I'm just curious. You're nicknamed the Vulture. Why?
I find it's best to wait for the perfect kill.
I think you'll be perfect for the job. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kazim. I look forward to receiving an update. Safe hunting. Guard!
Yes, Mr. Ingram?
Please show Mr. Kazim out.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kazim, please follow me. Looking fine today, sir. Mr. Kazim, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face. door.
God damn it!
Hey, Ghost! Yeah, that's right.
I thought about what you said. Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to stop it. I know I have issues. That's that, right? Yeah, I've got to go for a lot of maintenance scrub. Not that many of us have keys, and people tend to stay out of that room anyways. And no one will get hurt. I'll take it.
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room? Building cameras are now disabled.
Hello. Yeah, just wanted to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow. That's right, 900 hours. And the key cards to activate the alarms are still in the safe in the security room. Yeah, same code. 6927. Just don't tell your mother, right? Okay.
No need to panic.
Are you on duty tomorrow? Yeah. Why? Just wondering if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow. I got it. I'll get issue 141.
Must be so proud of
This is just a minor setback. Just a minor setback. We can fix this.
He got me! You gotta be kidding! Recording! Stand by to lay cover fire on my mark! Okay, men, let's get moving again. I need
How are
to
you,
calm
sir?
and do exactly what I tell you to, okay? Understood. Sort the package out of here. Move! Okay.
that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about the cat. Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me that she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
Oh, what did I tell you?
She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex is like manipulation 101.
I know.
Really did a number on you.
And I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. I could cry.
So, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room. To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
What?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
How are you today, sir?
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first? That is the door to Rebecca's room. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset trends.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
I received a bulk token from the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all. If you only knew what we face, I wonder what you would do. Attack? Regroup? Close the gates and wait it out?
I've received more information about your situation.
Mr. Ford, we can't talk here. Go back to your office. I will be there shortly. What's the verdict, Mr. Ford? Undoubtedly some of my assets must be safe.
No, everything is gone.
Thornbridge Manor, surely.
That too.
That's not possible. I'll kill him, I swear, if it's the last thing I do. Thank you, Mr. Ford. That will be all.
Hello, sir. Huh?
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake. Oh!
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended.
Somebody
She
should
supported his
document
self-limiting
this
behavior by
historic
letting
moment.
him live here.
Mother
Is that all?
apologizing for a major
Have you noticed
cock-up.
anything else out of the
Firsts, I
ordinary?
believe.
Nothing
In my
special
own
comes to
time,
mind.
Gregory. I'll
Except
wait till
perhaps I
everybody is
did
here.
get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting, and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can...
Can you tell me about Zachary's
Right,
behavior
we've waited
last
long
night?
enough.
I certainly
And I
didn't
want
expect
to
him to
keep
commit
this short.
suicide.
I know you have a lot of
Sure, he
questions.
was upset
Some
by
I
mother's
will answer
supposed
now.
death.
The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's
he
sudden
seemed more
death
engaged
is
than
a
usual.
great tragedy. But
You should
also
ask Rebecca. They had a long talk.
inconvenience, as it happened just now.
Did you know that he hadn't
I'm
left
dealing
Thornbridge
with
Manor
the
in nearly 50
situation
years?
in a
His
discreet
plants,
and efficient
mother,
way,
and
and I
staff
expect your
all
cooperation
accompany
in
her.
all related
If that's all?
matters.
Did you
Second,
notice anything else out of
the
the
arranged
ordinary?
funeral
I mean,
event
apart from the
tomorrow
fact that we came here to bury
will
our mother
take
and she shows up
place
alive and
as
kicking.
planned.
Zachary
No
found dead in his
one
bed
can
this
know
morning.
that
Or perhaps
I am
the planned
still
funeral is
alive.
still taking place and I have to
expect
do the
you all
eulogy.
to act your part.
And Mother was
Last,
surely of strong
As you
opinion
all
on it
know,
afterwards.
I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty
Rebecca
concerns. You are
Can
all
you tell me
adults,
about
and as
yesterday
part of
evening?
the elite,
We don't really see
you
much of
will
each other, my brothers and
eventually
I.
have to deal with difficult
I suppose it takes
situations
our
like
mother's
this.
funeral to bring us together, and even then,
Comes
it's not
late
like
for
we sit
most
on
of
each
you,
other's laps.
but this is a chance
Now,
for you
let's
to
see.
show what you are made of.
Patrick, Gregory's
will be
son,
all.
disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before
What
they
an
went off for a
exit.
pint at the local
Old
at
bag's
8:45.
got style.
I
Shows
swear
are made
Gregory
of.
enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference
is
call
your
with my New York
chance.
office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room.
God, I have to finish that
And went
eulogy.
straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to...
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than... Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know... She's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste. What is it? Elaine, she saw her on the top floor, stroking the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not. I saw her rearrange...
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
You're not gossiping.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once...
Madame Carlyle.
I know. How are things coming along?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, it's all too much.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
I should gossip. That Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it?
Elaine says she saw her on the top floor. Broke in the door. Left it off.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
Like hugs.
Something about a shake before.
I should
A pin
let
in
you
it.
get back to
Yeah.
it.
Sorry.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Who am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Sam, have you ever fallen in love?
So I
Mr.
think,
Fern's been like,
yeah,
all right,
what you said.
later.
any extra fuses. Also look everywhere.
No power, no phone.
I was furious. She's so
I was to have this. Perfect. Can't we just take a piece from another box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll Do you mind? I need to be left alone, okay?
I'll set it up.
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
Damn it! I need this to work.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
You startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
It's not safe at all. If this was at home, it would be a lawsuit waiting to happen.
My perfect mother.
What's up? Who would have thought? You fucked up, didn't you? Staging your own death? A major, grandiose cock-up, I'd say.
Quiet, Gregory.
I'm ready to present my conclusion.
Very well. Let's talk in my office.
Greetings, sir.
Hi.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe.
Sir.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Yeah, hey, bro.
No need to panic.
You really get to know someone who's working in their home, right?
Well, I guess so. I never thought about it that way.
I'm thinking about Rebecca. I'd really like to show her my work. I just need a good... What would you want to do?
Typical that Annie gets to help with photography. I'm the pretty one. But work, that's all I get from Fernsby.
It's all the edges of tar. No weeds on the gravel. Could go on and on. I just stumbled across something. I think it's a weapon.
Stay here and you'll be safe. I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlisle's office was repaired last week.
A safe in Madame Carlisle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
so many of us in, we'll get everything we planned for the next few months done in 3 days.
If they find out how efficient we can be, they'll let half of us go.
Don't work too hard, Catherine.
This isn't a game, so stop messing around. Zachary will need a deal as well, a real one.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Right ahead, please.
Hi, good afternoon.
My mother will have this back in order in no time. And that's what she does.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Order in no time. And that's what she does.
It's just in front of the fountain.
All her affairs, never let it go.
Let's wait for everyone to show up. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with. There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
There, Command?
Mission complete.
Yeah, an accident.
Well done, 47.
It feels like I can't breathe.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now? Over here! Cover me! Walk away! Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
We've been compromised. Abort and walk away now.
Who?
ICA. They tracked me. Don't know how.
It's what they do. How many?
One prime asset and a whole pack of up-and-comers. They've infiltrated the club searching for us. Christ, I think I killed one of them. Get out now before they spot you.
No. They found us once. They'll find us again. Keep your head down. I'll take care of this.
Do you copy? Shit. Yeah. It's terrible reception. Must be the trees.
Agent Price.
This is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Just keep trying, Agent Montgomery. Our client considers Agent 47 and Olivia Hall as a serious threat. You can't underestimate them.
I never do, Zhao. We'll find them. We're all in position.
Good. Report back to me if there's anything.
Don't worry.
Some people call it a sunk cost fallacy.
Hey, you don't need a roommate, do you?
Sorry, sir. Got orders.
Yeah.
Can't let you through.
Couch, sir.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Why does this shit just keep on happening to me?
It's Agent Thames reporting in. No sign of target.
He's here. He has to be. Don't get comfortable.
Agent Thames.
Well, lucky for us there's no power. Can you imagine all those stone people who dying playing with this shit? That's for the anarchy. Can we find a train up and running? No way. Oh, you're probably right. Bad idea. Is Rob was chilling? Oh, he'll do more than that.
Agent Thames, report. Are you there? The knight takes rook. That's another one down. Do not let him turn this situation around on us.
See what that was. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Not now, please.
God.
No one can fix this. I'm just gonna...
Sir, that red tie really compliments your hair. You're welcome.
Bollocks.
Davenport, come in. Agent Davenport, are you there? And that makes 3. The math was on our side. This shouldn't be happening.
It's Agent Swan checking in.
It's always one step ahead. It doesn't make sense. Unless this channel isn't secure. Don't take any chances. Freeze him out.
we're clear.
You killed all of them?
They got my message. Where are you?
Diner. Up the main road.
On my way.
Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47.
Out here with a bad. What's going on in that noodle place? It's 3 in the morning. I never knew something. You gotta talk like that. Go alone.
I'm hungry. Mind if I head down here? Are you crazy? Hush wants us to guard that satellite dish with our lives. Some doesn't check it first. Oh yeah. Then going to finding himself in a spyware office. Yeah, I heard rumors of paranoid. Watch your personnel. All the time.
Excuse me? We might have a situation. Sweeping area. Over.
This is perfect.
How strange.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
So much about someone from what they keep around, and that guy's a real close book.
My knee is so sore. Like that. Hello out there.
Rain, nothing but rain.
You can say that again. I wouldn't mind promotion to inside duty.
Wow. Young innovative experiment. Some supernatural brain shit.
Supernatural brain shit?
Sir, if you want to pass through, I need to check that you're not carrying anything dangerous.
Yeah, let me take a look. Just like the movies, right? Clean as a whistle, sir. Go on.
I just love to know about Royce's project.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
So what's next? Ah, yes. The full body scan reveals potential for various employee failure scenarios.
Security protocol overruled.
Royce knew Vincent's girlfriend was breaking up with him. She's fine with all of us. Aren't you on that big social media platform? I'm not sure you have it. You're right. I'm in your palm.
There's no way you're getting through that door, 47. It only opens for people with an authentic security clearance. The signal is encrypted. Without a dongle, we can't hack it. Both targets down, good. Just give me a second, and I'm in. You can now access the core, 47. Good, you're alone. I'm seeing the movement in the windows, 47. No need to worry about intruders. It's all here. Clients, operatives, every hit the ICA ever sanctioned. Enough to shut them down for good. But first you need to locate all files referencing Diana and yourself. Go way back. I didn't realize that you... I don't know. I get why you want to protect her. So, wipe all the data referring to the two of you from their system before we publish the rest. Okay, good. I've set up a link to an information non-profit site. When you press that button, it's up there and the whole world will know. There's no undo, 47. This will shut the ICA down for good. You really okay with this? It's who you've been for so long.
Maybe it's time for a change.
I'll just return things to normal. No need to alert them we were here prematurely. Shit! I missed that. We're blown, 47. I can hold the doors for a little while. Use the vents to get out. Go, now!
Personnel, breach protocol initiated.
This is bad. That means they'll shoot on sight. I'm gonna create some havoc, 47. Make the core meltdown. Maybe we'll divert their attention a bit.
Warning, core overheating. Warning, core shut down. Temperature critical. Warning, fire detected.
Command area is all clear. Please advise, over.
All personnel, breach protocol initiated. Warning, core overheating.
Nothing on my position.
Warning, fire detected. Breach protocol initiated.
Yeah, I'm here now. All clear. Over.
Warning, core overheating.
Area clear. Just getting
Just typical.
Shit. That was tense, 47.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent. Are you still here? Still clinging on to your self-image. Agent 47, the apex predator. Always hiding behind the headlines. Was perfection its own justification? Or a willful distraction? A wall built contract by contract to shield you from the uncomfortable truth. You're exactly the tool they bred you to be. Quite a piece of work you are. How could you possibly function on your own? You never even had a name. Until I gave you one.
That's him. Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual. And to think she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did. But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power. In the end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know.
Diana!
Coming.
Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down. It will finally be over. All you have to do is embrace the past.
We need to find a catchy name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could pluck out childhood traumas, ugly breakups, combat.
Corporation bought this train for sample backup storage. But since the bombing of their R&D site in Johannesburg, we're fitting the cars as a mobile field lab.
So what did the Russians exactly. Your crane? It all looks the same through the blizzard.
Nah, somewhere in between.
Hey. Yeah, hey. Oh, can you grab me a soda or something?
flesh.
Everything under control? Orson here had one of his feelings.
Everything's on rails. Move aside. I have a message for the boss.
Yeah? Listener awake yet?
Oh, he's up and about.
Suppose there's any point calling for help?
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hamson Oil, Quantum Leap founder Tim Quinn, and plenty of others who step down.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past, dead.
And yet, here you are.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.